Hello, people. I just now got back. I drove 2 nights without taking a shower. So, and I was I was supposed to be home on Tuesday, but somebody broke down, so I had to take over, you know? And I went over my hours on Tuesday. I went over my 14 hours. So I drove about 15, almost 16 hours. And my electronic computer, I pulled over. My electronic computer decided not to give me we're allowed 16 hours over our, we call it 16 hours exception rules, you know? Because north of Washington, south of Washington, once you pass the scales, about 20 miles, they shut down the whole fucking road. They shut down the whole fucking road. You know? Fuck. You know, it's like... So it took me 2 miles. It took me 1 hour to do 2 miles. I had about 4.5 hours left on my logs. It took me 4.5 hours to do 30 miles. Or 40 miles. You know, it took me 4.5 hours to do 40 miles. And I went over my logs, you know. Electronic logs, you know, you talk about being a slave, having electronic logs. You know, corporations love slaves like us to obey the laws. White man's laws, that's what it is, white man's law, you know. You know, it's funny about corporation. You know, they love punishment. They love giving us punishments, you know. The punishment would be, you know, you get some places they give you 3 strikes, you're out, you know. In some places they'll just fire you straight out, you know, depending on your attitude, if you're not obedient or you're not compliant to them, you know. Yeah. The civilized people, we civilized people love taking punishment from corporations and government. You know, even the United States is a corporation. It never was a government anyway. So the United States is a corporation that loves giving us punishments, you know. And I thought about it all day. You know, we civilized people love to be punished. We deserve to be punished. You know, it's like money. Money is our punishment. If they don't pay us, we get punished. If they don't pay us, we get punished. And we become reliant on them. Like I said, money is like a drug. In a civilized culture, we get punished. Talk about negativity right there. That is pure negativity if you want to punish human beings. You know, homeless, starving. Yeah, if you're homeless and you're starving, you're being punished by corporations. You're being punished by corporation if you're homeless and you're starving. That's the way it works. Unless government can fund you to prevent you from being punished and starve. You know, civilized people love punishment. That's all I can say. Civilized people love punishment. You know, being fired, being laid off, being homeless, having no food. This is white man's law. This is white man's law we're following. It's because they always go back to the forebears. Have a nice day.